Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nalongo Letisha. Yeah, in case you are new here, subscribe. If you are my returning subscriber, thank you so much. So if you are new here, please, I'm waiting for you to subscribe. There is a red button down there. Press it. Yeah, thank you. So today, I have a random thought. My random thought is, my dear house managers. Always leave on your last scene on WhatsApp. And another thing, send your location to your people for safety. Do you see the news? Okay, just that I'm talking about on behalf of Ugandans. A lot of news of people who are dying, getting lost. How do I have to say? Missing. Yeah, they're not communicating to their people. People are not being paid. People are dying. House managers in Saudi Arabia, by the way, every day or every after a while, they have to take back a casket or a box of a dead girl, woman, back to Uganda. I don't know about other countries, of which even Kenya, I'm so sure of that because I have seen that news too. About Nigeria, Tanzania, those other people in Saudi Arabia, I'm not so sure. But with Kenya and Uganda, it is too much. Like, people die every day. As if this is a battlefield. Did we come in war? You know, even those people who go to war, they don't take them back like that. But this time round, the way they take people back in caskets, it is really alarming. Our governments should come up for this, I swear. But it is really becoming too much. It was a random thought and I ended up going around. So, today I have come to talk to you about the money you send back home. Reasons as to why your money get missing or get misused, or reasons why people eat your money. Number one, mistakes that you do is not opening up a bank account. Like, how can you travel? Leave Uganda. This one is not only for Kadama. Everyone, so long as you know you are on the way traveling and you do not have a bank account, you're going to call people hypocrites. You're going to start having problems with people. How can someone have a sick child in the house, has the money in the bank, and has to suffer with the debts when the money is on his account? He's keeping for someone who is on jail or who traveled abroad to go and work. Stop trusting people with your money and they eat them, and then you have to blame them. The mistake you do is to not to open up a bank account when you're traveling. If you know you're listening to me now, please, and you have not yet traveled, even if you're not Kadama, open up a bank account. Open a bank account. That is a must. How can you be using somebody else's bank? Really? That's my thought. Another thing is traveling. Another thing is trusting wrong people with your money. Relatives. And I think I have to say relatives. You know, these relatives, these people, they don't eat your money because they want. It is something like 90% of the people. 90% they keep it. Those people who, like, you send money to and they be like, please come, she has put money on the bank or she has sent money, come, we can eat. Those people are like 10 out of 100. They might not even reach 10, like 5, you know. But 95% of the people who eat your money, we call it eating because they have already used it, but they do not use it to buy chicken. They do not use it to go to the vacations. They do not use them to go to have fun, to drink beer. Yes, some do. That's why I'm leaving the 5%. But most of these people, they get problems. You send money to them, they be stuck. You know you can be stuck somewhere, or somehow some people invested this money. They be like, by the time she will come back, my business will have boomed, and then I will have put back her money. Or there is a lot of reason you trust someone with the money. Those people, they do not eat that money because they want to. They use that money to solve their problems, thinking that they will put that money back. Let me tell you, most of them, they be like, let me just use this 200,000 Ugandan shillings. I'm talking in Ugandan shillings. After that, they be like, I haven't yet returned the 200 Ugandan shillings, but let me use also this 900, and then money keeps on piling. But by the time they can no longer fix that money again, they dwell in those debts for you, for that money that you have sent. I think it is those mistakes you're doing them. Do not trust those people with the money. And then when you come back, that's why most of those people, you see that they have eaten your money, but they have done nothing in that money. Nothing. Why? Because they were using that money to solve their problems, thinking that they are going to put that money back, and they end up not putting that money back. Anyway, about sending money to wrong people. My dear ones, open account instead of sending money to your relatives. I have a friend of mine, she's already here. She was trying to go to Oman, and then when they checked her the last time, she was pregnant. When she was pregnant, they were like, we abort. And then I think she had looked for a baby for a long time, and then she was like, no, I am not aborting this baby. Stay with my passport. I will come when I give birth. Then she gave birth, and then she went back to try again. But as she was trying, I told her, as you were traveling, did you open up a bank account? She was like, no, I had not yet opened up an account. I told her, do not make that mistake again. Go and open up an account. She was like, okay, I will. At this time, she is here in Saudi Arabia. She did not go to Oman again. She went to Saudi Arabia. She came to Saudi Arabia, and then she was asking me if there is any way I can help her, direct her to people who can open for a bank account. And then I was like, what? Didn't I tell you that you should never travel without opening up a bank account? And then she was like, it is because her family, everyone is presenting her problems. She's keeping the money to the mother, and the mother is solving problems for the family. And she does not have to say anything. And she cannot keep her money here. She cannot be with it here. I told her, I don't know. Open up an account. If you're listening to me and you haven't yet, you are the same people who are accusing people of eating your money, but it is your fault. Why don't you open up an account when you're coming here? Really? Or when you're traveling, leave alone coming to Saudi Arabia. If you do, those ones who are going to Dubai, Qatar, blah, 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 even if it is America, why don't you open up an account? And there is those banks that have an arrangement where you can open up account online. I don't know much about that, but I directed one friend of mine. She also never had a bank account. She worked 2 years, but for her, she wasn't working in Chiumba. She worked 2 years, all of the 2 years, and then she asked me about it. I told her how to do it. Then I directed her to my friend. My friend opened for her an account. So she's having her money, she can monitor it, and she has it. But if you are in Chiumba, if you are in a house, if you are a house manager, you cannot do that because you need to scan documents, sign them, take them back through email and all of what. You can't. Your boss cannot do that. So open up an account. Another mistake that you do is to send money to your lover. Eh? How can you be paying your rent, taking school fees, doing what? And you're still sending money to your lover. For what? What did he tell you that he's going to do that money for? Africa, Africa. Why would you send the money to your lover? Many people are crying. I still had a friend of mine who was like, hey, for me, my lover has done for me this and this and this. He has been so good to me, so I cannot fail. When she went back home, she was already crying. And I was like, he is going to eat that money. And then she was like, no, he cannot eat my money. We have gone through a lot. She went back home and the money was, mwah. She started crying. I told her, stop there. Don't. You saw this coming. Anyway, I will not go in so much into the love affair, blah, blah thing. So don't do those mistakes. Sending money to your people, not opening up an account and sending it to your lovers. And lastly, solving family problems. My dear, let me tell you one thing. You will go back home when they are like the way you left them, when all your money has been solving problems and you're having nothing, and you people are going to cry together, and you're going to tell those people to help you with some money, and they will not. Do not turn into God. Do not solve everyone's problems there. Those mistakes, avoid them so that you can have something good to do in your money. Thank you so much for listening. Lastly, open up a bank account. Open up a bank account. If you have your account, to avoid problems with people, put that money on the account. Thank you so much. If you're new here, subscribe. If you have watched up to this side, and thank you so much. If you're my returning subscriber, I love you so much. Mwah. See you in another video.